Hello, boys and girls. This is George. I'm in the L Live Woodshed. That's where we rehearse some of our bands. So yesterday I got a message from a good friend of mine, Kareem Musa. I've known Kareem for I don't want to tell you how long I've known him for. It's gonna make me look old. I've known him for a many years. Most definitely a professional and has been in the business for a long time. And he's been watching my videos, and I'm happy about that. Um, and he asked me a question, and if I would comment on it. So it's a very big question. We've lived it many times. I've lived it. So here it is. Are relationships between artists a good idea? I mean, romantic relationships. So let me think about that. No, they are not a good idea. They are a terrible idea. Don't even think about it. But full disclosure, my now wife was my girlfriend. She was in my band. So, but we were in Montreal. She was in one band. I was in another band. She was actually in Marcus' band. You all know Marc Lajoie, who was a partner in the company. And I had my own bands. But when we came to Asia, we came together and we worked together for 5 years, and it was difficult. Of course, there was some fun times, but yeah. Okay, so now you got your full disclosure. It is not a good idea. I can tell you, we have anytime at any given point we can have between 70 to 90 musicians touring, and it has never been a good idea. It has never ended well for anybody. It's broken up almost every band where that happened. A lot, it gets very complicated. It's all nice and cool when everyone's hiding and sneaking around. You start the relationship at the beginning, and life is amazing, and then all hell breaks loose. Jealousy comes in. The band gets very awkward about it. The band leader is afraid to talk to one person because the other person answers on their behalf. And I can tell you stories that would last a year about this one. Customers have a birthday. The male singer has to sing happy birthday to the customer. She's cute. So the singer in the band, who is now his girlfriend, is freaking out, super jealous. She doesn't want him to sing happy birthday. This actually happened. Other way around, the female singer, some guy, smiles to her on stage, and then the male singer accuses her of liking the guy. This is just from the jealousy part. But forget about what happens to the band. But what happens to the couple is there's no break. You're rehearsing together, you're working together, you're going out together, and it really is a tremendous stress on the couple as well, and they lose their spark. There's no more spark. The couple, they used to go up on stage and kick it, and they're all full of energy. All of a sudden they start dating, and there's just, well, it becomes like just a day gig, and you're just going home. And it's happened to us at one point. I wanted to call the company, the name of the company is L Live Productions. We had so many couples at one point. I was going to call it L Match Productions. It was ridiculous how many relationships started. And we have a lot of beautiful ladies. We have a lot of great looking guys. So I can understand the attraction. You're spending a lot of time together. But always think of your bandmates as your sisters and your brother. Get your love somewhere else, man. It never, ever, ever, ever ends well. That's not been my experience anyway. And if you guys end up together, the band is finished. That's also been my experience. And so, yeah, that's my positive take on the thing. It's one of our policies to avoid it at all costs. And yeah, one day I'll write a book, and I'll write an entire chapter just on this one because the stories are fantastic. But I will never mention names, I promise. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. And go out there, meet some people, um, keep your love out of your work. Simple.